na ke ba Grace bene bakaonde ba Kolesi nachi bano ba ke banyengaya basemwa kuiba mama ba meki mjivu moja wa mama ba meki mo bafuma yaya bamcha mulota murumbulele ko tupacheche yo mwasemwa bakubamba be bana benu be nge bakakomena nabo bakayuki mwasemwa byepi mjivu moja
Atema mjivu moja yetu yotu mwasemwa babeji kebayowani
nge mwamba babeji abeke mwibayuka babeji ane babubeji keka first born
first born kebayowani
Umo
ba second born kebaozia
kamya
ba third keba Patson ba fourth bazinga bayaya ba Mulobe Angelina ba number 5 bazinga bayaya ba Alfred nabo ba late ba number 6 keba Bupe ba number 7 bazinga ba late ba Joseph amua yamina pelele ko number 8 kino kimye washara banga 5 bakula kwetu wose batangizile pokati
ya angimbula iko ne mukisemikirenu mubano bantu bo mwatongora ukipo basongwerwe kwibena buraya amwe banganyi basongwerwe kwibena buraya banjelina
basongwerwe
kuba Elijah
bazinga ma first cousins kampenge mwazi kumva pokulondolola ba mama yo bazinga kuba bashawo ba mama bazinga bakatsimbe leni bazi kubika po basemimwe bantu banga 4 ba first bazi kwamba mbaba mbanda ba number 2 bazi kwamba mbaba akankasa ba number 3 bazi kwamba mbaba akabaso na ngumbe bakifuata abe bakabaso boba inabo basema boba inabo basema ba buraya then ba number 4 bazi kutongola bakatsimbe so mwangu batata ne ba mama momobe itizire bazinga bakoloneka so na ngumbe songwere bazinga makazi
dondora ibulongo kati ba mama apo keba ukasura po bulongo ne mwamba kubamba ba bena buraya
bainabo baburaya ne bainabo batata mu banyumba bakumire zivumo zimo bano bainabo baburaya ne bakambuya ba morosonde se babakashi
bakambuya ba morosonde babakashi
ne bashawo batata ne bashawo ba mama zivumo zimo mu bayitizire byonka byomudzi ane byonka bidzi bandama ne mutinda mutinda waikala bashawo ba grupu ba morosonde ba batata mu Panoba nani bandama waikala keshawo
okay bye good night bye
and you are good. She say when you go you find things. If you go for good you find things.
Bangaji ba Elijah maka bamba bangaji basongwele ba Elijah basongwele ba Angelina besongwele pakivyala pakivyala panupoka pomera tewa kwa mamulondolele bulongo besongwele be pakivyala ba inabo ba Elijah
first ba inabo ba Elijah obankasa obatata
Mubakasa bashenu neba.
Batata mo bakurumpe. No baina balaja bo bani.
Oh.
So ayo party yakwa. Kano kumera kwamba kubana bafuti bangambuye. Labo bajenga bakoronikasa. Batata muwane ba mama besongwe na ku first cousin. You get me?
Okay.
Obuvyala. So ba mama muwa obaine nune bana ngo baina basondashi bafuma kuba abarume bakatsimbe. Batata muwa ibaina oba morosoni nabo bakoronikasa bafuma kuwa mukashi bo bazinga bakoroza bo bakatsimbe.
Oh.
No, you get
Bashenu neba. Neba ina wa Morrison. Bafuma
kuwa mukashi. Ba mama bonse mama muwa baina boneba baina basondashi bafuma kuwa mu obakasa babo bakashi bankambia wa Morrison.
and want to praise your name. I want to honor you, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. I worship you, Jesus Christ, the one who died and rose again from the dead, who has also ascended into heaven and sat on the right hand of the throne of God. Jesus Christ, you are the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Glory. We honor you, O God, that you are our hope. You are the one we long for. You are the one we thirst for. And even this morning, O God, we thank you because we count this a privilege that you have given us this opportunity and chance to come and sit before you and listen from your word. I pray that indeed you are going to have a word for us. I pray that you are going to have a word in season for each one of us. I pray that this will be a season for every one of us to be ministered to. I pray that the word is going to permeate our hearts. It's going to change our hearts. It's going to change our mindset. It's going to change the way we think. It's going to change the way we talk. It's going to change the way we think. It's going to change the way we move. It's going to change the way we live. And the word is going to change the way we minister and minister to you and how we want to be ministered to by the Lord our God in the name of Jesus Christ. Therefore, Father, I pray that as your man servant comes to minister here, God, we pray that it's going to come in the power and anointing of the Holy Spirit. I pray for the manifestation of that apostolic anointing, that he wants to stand in his power, he wants to stand in his flesh, but he will stand in the apostolic anointing and minister apostolically. He will minister prophetically, and the weight of the Holy Spirit will be upon his lips. And I pray that he's going to speak by the inspiration of God. Your divine presence will be with him, and you protect this word. That it's going to have a free course among us in the name of Jesus. We come against every power of Satan. We despair anything that the enemy has said to fast the word of God, to hinder the word of God, to paralyze the word of God. Father, we rebuke that power of the enemy and render it powerless in Jesus' name. Every demonic spirit, every demonic power that has been sent against this place, Father, we bring.
From this passage for several times now, and we are getting back there. We believe that this is cardinal because we have to do something about our status. I'm beginning to read. Now the Philistines gathered their armies for battle, and they were gathered at Saco, which belongs to Judah. And they camped between Saco and Azekah in Ebepras-Damim. And so as the men of Israel were gathered and camped in the valley of Elah, and grew up in battle array to encounter the Philistines. And the Philistines stood at the mountain on the side, while Israel stood on the mountain on the other side, with a valley between them. Then a champion came out from the armies of the Philistines, named Goliath, from Gath, whose height was 6 cubits and a span, and he had a bronze helmet on his head, and was clothed with a steel armor, which weighed 5,000 shekels of bronze. He also had bronze greaves on his legs, and bronze javelin slung between his shoulders. And the shaft of his spear was like the weaver's beam, and the head of his spear weighed 600 shekels of iron. His shield carrier also walked before him. And he stood and shouted to the ranks of Israel, and said to them, "Why do you come out to draw up in a battle array? The Philistines, and you servants of Saul, choose a man for yourselves, and let him come down to me. If he is Philistines, they were dismayed and greatly afraid. Ephratites of Bethlehem in Judah, whose name was Jesse, and he had 8 sons. And Jesse was old in the days of Saul. Of his 3 sons who went to the battle were Eliab, the firstborn, and the second to him, Abinadab, and the third, Shammah. David was back and forth from Saul to tend his father's flock at Bethlehem. And the Philistines came forward morning and evening news of them. For Saul and they and all the men of Israel are in the valley of Elah, fighting with the Philistines. So David arose early in the morning and left the flock with the keeper and took the supplies and went as Jesse had commanded him. And he came to the gate of the baggage keeper and ran to the battle line and entered in order to greet his brothers. Verse 23 and last. The army of the children of Israel had promised from the beginning, and now even at this stage, when they were moving to the battle line, it is not their best army to fight. It is not their best battle at all to fight. They have fought before, they have seen the victories of the Lord, and at times have had failures. But this kind of a battle today is strange and totally different. This battle had to take place in a place called a valley. And therefore, there had to be a person who could provoke another in order to start a fight. Hallelujah. Amen. There has to be someone to declare themselves, to give themselves up and say, I am here, come and fight. Days, there was no champion from the other side. Let me, first of all, give you that the places that they were standing, they were called Sako. Sako means a thorny place, where you cannot experience enough peace. Okay? And to say if you're walking bare feet, it's a place where you feel the pain pricking through your feet. And the place where the children of Israel were is called Elah, which is an oak. This is an oak is a tree. The description for this tree is a large and strong tree. Today, as you sit in this place, my brother, my sister, you could be sitting on a promise. You could be sitting on a promise. You could be sitting on the promise, but you do not know that you are sitting on a promise. The children of Israel, for 40 days and nights, they suffered from that which is the traits of this man who was standing on a place of thorns. Whilst themselves they stood at a place not you can stand in a position of strength until you realize it yourself. If you don't, you remain in that position of strength without you doing anything. This is the reason why many of us today, we don't appear to be champions. Then, and the most experienced commanders, they are with him. Whenever this champion was coming out from on the other side of the Philistines and walking down the valley, defying them, they had all the men with them, but they lacked someone who could take a step of faith and move forward. army of Philistines. But because they lacked a man who could go before them, they remained being tormented. Look, this man, he would come every morning. He had a threat for them in the morning that kept them shaking the whole day. And just before they go to sleep, he would come again in the evening to threaten them so that they can have another shake. They can, where is the salvation going to come from? They went there for 40 days and 40 nights, expecting that it is not sins and orders. I believe there was somehow, somewhere within the ranks of the army of Israel, someone perhaps not made of the same stature as Goliath, but someone closer to him. They would have said, yes, man, with the authority that have been given, and knowing that you are able to do something, today we are going to send you down in the valley so that we can see how this champion fights. The commanders and those that were his soldiers, they were all afraid. None was ready to take a risk. None of them was ready to be butchered by this man. Perhaps if they had tried and sent someone out there, perhaps they would have seen the strength of the champion. If they had at least tried to send someone so that they can see how this champion fights, perhaps there was going to be a renewed understanding and wisdom on how to handle the champion. But simply because none was willing, and among the commanders none was ready to take a step of courage and faith, they remained for 40 days being defied and being belittled by the mummies from the other side, the Philistines. Has granted you an opportunity, and that opportunity would only be that you are the one who's supposed to be the flag bearer. To stand in the position of the champion. The reason is simple. Because from where we are coming from, our background, we have not seen a champion in our family. And when we do not have a champion in our family, our thinking is always small. Our thinking is always to what we have been taught to believe and know, and lead out into the unknown. We are fearful to step out in faith. We are fearful to move in a direction which we have not known. When you sit back and look in the family, you pick someone so that you can see what our God can do. But they even forgot that they have a God by their side, almighty, worthy to be honored, to be exalted, the one who sits on the throne, and whose throne will never be shaken by anybody. But they remained quiet and being